Activists at Just Stop Oil have thrown tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflowers at the National Gallery and glued themselves to a wall. Security? I mean, there's glass. It's not even the real painting. It doesn't really matter. I find a lot of these activists to be, I mean, they're doing for their anger. Their frustration is correct. I feel like that kind of protest oftentimes is just like very, almost like self-defeating. It's performative. It's cringe. But, more than what you're doing. So good on them, I guess.
What is worth more, art or life? Is it worth more than food? Worth more than justice? Are you more concerned about the protection of a
More people are tweeting about this than the guy who self-immolated on the steps of the Supreme Court earlier this year? Yeah, that's because this kind of activism is seen as cringe by the broader majority, whereas that kind of activism, well, that's not even activism at that point. That's like, literally killing yourself. That is dark. That is scary. And it has the capacity to create like copycats. So the media rarely ever covers that kind of thing. Media doesn't want to cover that kind of thing. That's the difference. This, on the other hand, is received as like cringe and performative by the broader majority, by the broader public. And therefore it undermines, in the eyes of people who are not going to have their minds changed anyway, it undermines the cause itself, which is why the media loves elevating this shit.
Painting or the protection of our planet and people. The cost of living crisis is part of the cost of oil crisis. Fuel is unaffordable to millions of cold, hungry families. They can't even afford to heat a tin of soup.
Some people are saying is an op, by the way. I saw that she also threw up the OK sign when she got arrested. That girl. Bullshit. Just Stop Oil is funded by a philanthropy organization, the Climate Emergency Fund, which was founded by oil heiress Aileen Getty. And now everyone's let's not forget what we're talking about, extinction. Don't we have a responsibility to take every means of trying to protect life on Earth? Aileen Getty lists stunning townhouse bought 3 years ago from Adam Dell. Extremely rich people are not like the rest of us. They buy and sell high-end properties like the way the rest of us buy shoes. And Aileen Getty, scion of the oil family, is a great example. To wit, in June 2019, she purchased a stunning townhouse in New York's West Village from venture capitalist Adam Dell for $19 million. Now, just 3 years later, the serial buyer and seller is off the pastures new, asking $25 million for the spiffy house. Listed with Compass's Carl Gambino. Hey, Gambino, how you doing? F you. The townhouse is beautifully situated on a cobbled street that's neither too far west nor too east. You know what I'm saying? It's close to the trendy meatpacking district, the Hudson River Park, and all the fantastic shopping and restaurants at Greenwich Village. Hey, how you doing? You. Yeah, I have absolutely no faith in this group after learning who's paying their bills. Sorry, the billionaires that fund these photo ops create more damage to the climate themselves in their personal and professional lives, and this kind of action will prevent, and they know that. She might be personally conflicted by their main source of income for many, many years, and that's why she's trying to like do the best thing. But even in the most charitable take, it seems like even the most charitable take about this group, it seems like it's like even if it's well intentioned, it just misses the mark a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Conspiracy brain telling me the souping of the Van Gogh was an op to make environmental activists look ridiculous. Even if your message is you care about the painted environments and the real environment, it's a shitty way to get that point across. That's the old bullshit argument that personal consumer behavior is how you stop climate change. The ruling class gets activist movements to become distracted and rudderless so that normal people see stupid shit like this and discard problems. Wait, are these naked? Some of these will sometimes be naked. Oh, these are crazy. What the fuck? They just sat on the on the raceway? That's insane. The good kind of climate activism is not something I can say openly here, okay? That's all I'll leave it at. It's not just about the good kind of climate activism. It's also about 100% community organizing, labor union organizing workplaces so you have a mechanism of pushback and accountability that you can demand from your leaders that will inevitably move away from renewable energy or move away from fossil fuels into renewable energy. It's not going to happen, one person doing even the good kind of climate activism. We already covered the Aileen Getty angle. They also sprayed a cop building. Yeah, I saw that. That one isn't as cringe.
Why are you doing that?
I'm doing this because we live in a country where you are innocent until proven guilty, and yet we are holding innocent protesters, peaceful protesters, in prison, and all they're doing is standing up to the corrupt government and the corporation. Joshua Smith is in prison, and he's been there for 7 months, and
they're doing the same as PETA to them. Any press is good press because people will talk at all. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. You see the vegan protester that got hit by one of the Rams players a few weeks ago? Wait, what? No. But also, it's kind of interesting because it's like, that's oil. You know what I mean? That's like, isn't that petroleum? Like that spray is literally isn't that petroleum based? That was the glue technically. Now, of course, it's inescapable. It's inescapable. That's the point. Our reliance on fossil fuels makes it so that it's literally inescapable.
So today, Commonwealth Bank is going to have their big general meeting. They pretty much booked out the MCG for it, so it's a pretty big deal. Now, I don't know if you know about this, but these guys gave $14 billion since 2016 to fossil fuel companies, but they claim that they're, environmentally friendly. Now, I'm actually a Commonwealth Bank customer, and they give you this like nifty little app that tracks your personal carbon footprint. I guess it makes you feel bad for purchasing a plastic straw or something. What's weird about this app is it doesn't say anything about their $14 billion worth of investments. Pretty amazing greenwashing if you ask me, and that's why I think the CEO deserves the Chaser's 2022 award for greenwashing. So I'm gonna go give it to him in there.
So straight off the bat, Commonwealth Bank started showing off their environmental credentials, but weirdly enough, there was no mention of the $14 billion they'd spent on fossil fuels.
This year we released our first climate report outlining our position and approach
Our climate report.
to climate change. We have continued to focus on supporting our customers through natural disasters, the ongoing impacts of COVID, and increasing economic uncertainty.
I just got to give him an award.
No, mate.
No?
Sorry.
No, mate.
Matt's got a very special award today.
Nor,
he won the
mate.
Chaser Award for greenwashing. It's really good work. Are you guys here to get the award? It's Come on. Thank you, thank you. They've actually given $14 billion in money to fossil fuel companies. They've actually got the award downstairs.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the disruption. One of the best aspects about an annual general meeting is everyone is welcome.
Okay, so
All
you
right.
can't go back into the premises. We'll just grab your details first.
Oh, they're going to give... He doesn't need the award. It's for Matt. I don't need to go in there. I'm just hoping that someone could get the award to Matt. I think it's sitting in the cloakroom. Who's Matt? The CEO. Oh, that's the award. Is there a good way to get it to Matt? Because I don't really deserve this.
No, thank you.
Really? He gave $14 billion to fossil fuel companies. He should get this. Is there a better way to get it through to him? I mean, I could send it by freight. I guess it would pollute more. Maybe he'd like that.
The Chaser. It's a good one. That is good. That was a great one, actually. Big giving the good Lars vibe. That was brilliant. Hey, that's our boy. That's our fucking boy, dude. Common boy W. Very nice. Very nice.